We now start with problems on ratio and proportion. This is the fourth unit of the syllabus. First, we begin with problems on ratio. So now we start with problems on ratio. The first problem is a mixture contains 1600 ml pure milk and 600 ml of water. Find the ratio of milk to water. Milk is it is mentioned over there, milk is 1600 ml, water is 600. Now we have to find the ratio of milk to water. That means what? Basically we have to just write milk on top and water down. So, milk to water it is. So we write the value of milk first. Value for milk is 1600, and then we write the value of water 600, and then we cancel whatever we can, and we don't divide it this, but we just cancel and we keep the answer as a fraction. This I've divided by 8. 2 8 is 16, 2 3 is 6. So answer is 8 upon 3. Now this cannot be divided further, because if I divide further, I will get the answer in decimal. Now in the ratio, decimal answers are not allowed. So therefore, therefore we say that the ratio is 8 by 3. We can also write this as 8 is to 3. This dashed line could be replaced by the dotted line. So this is how we find the ratio of milk to water. Basically, whatever is given first, we write its value first. Whatever is given later, we write the value later. And we get a fraction answer. And the thing is, we really don't accept a decimal answer in this case. Next question. In order to cook rice, the ratio of water to rice should be 5 is to 3. Now this can be read also as 5 upon 3. How many cups of water should be added to 6 cups of rice? So we say what? See, we are discussing two things in this case, water and rice. In this case, we are not given the required number. Like in the previous way, we were given the value for pure milk, the value for water. In this case, we are not given the value for water and the value for rice. Therefore, we take what? Let cups of water, cups of water be X, cups of rice be Y. Like in the previous case, we were given that it was pure milk 1600, water 600. Now in this case, we are not given. So we take let the cups of water be X and cups of rice be Y. Now it is said the ratio of water to rice should be 5 upon 3. Now water, if you observe in our case, is X and the rice in our case is Y. So water upon rice, this value is 5 upon 3. Now we take this y that side and we write this as x is 5 upon 3 y, and this becomes something called trump card. So this is like a helping tool. This will be used to help solve the problem. Now what is said is how many cups of water should be added. That means what? We have water is x, so we have to find x, and it is clearly mentioned that to 6 cups of rice. That means we have to find the value of x when we have to find x when y is 6. So we use this idea, x is 5 upon 3 y, we insert y 6 there, 3 ones are 3 twos are 5 twos are 5 into 2, this is 10. So therefore the value of x is 10. Another similar problem, chocolates are distributed among two students in the ratio A and B. If A got 12 chocolates, how many did B get? In this case, we are not given the number of chocolates for A and number of chocolates for B. So we take a let number of chocolates for chocolates for A, B, X, number of chocolates for B, B, Y. Hmm. Now chocolates are distributed among two students A and B in the ratio. So A is first, therefore we write X, then we write Y, and the ratio is 3 upon 2. Now we took, like in the previous problem, we take the Y this side. So because the Y is divided here, when it went that side, it became multiplication 3 by 2 Y. Now it is said that in this case we proceed further, this will become a trump card. Now if it is said that if A got 12 chocolates, how many did B get? That means it is said that the value for X is 12. We have to find the value for Y. So X is 12, you use this idea 3 upon 2 Y. We put X 12 and we now try to find Y. For that we take Y this side. 12 into 2 is equal to 3 upon 5. 12 to is 24, which is 3 upon y. Now what we do, we just divide this 3 down and we get y. So we get 3, this 3 is brought down. This is 8y. Therefore we got 8 chocolates. Another problem, a chocolate box contains dark chocolates and white chocolates in the ratio 3:2. In a box of 30 chocolates, determine the number of white and dark chocolate. So again, we are not given the number of white and dark chocolates. So we take, let X be number of white chocolates and Y be number of dark chocolates. Now it is said that the ratio of dark chocolates and white chocolates. So dark chocolates is first. If you observe here, dark chocolates is first upon white chocolates is 3 upon 2. We cannot keep two variables on one side. So we get Y is 3 by 2 X. So now we put this in a box and this becomes a trump card. Now in a box of 30 chocolates, now what is said, this line says that inside this box there are total 30 chocolates. That means what? The number of white chocolates plus the number of black chocolates. This answer should be 30. So now using this line in a box of 30 chocolates, we got this X plus Y is equal to 30. Now we use our trump card. Our trump card says Y is equal to 3 by 2x. So we write 3 by 2x is equal to 30. Now to add, this is a number and this is a fraction. To add this, we have to make the base same. Therefore, we multiply this by 2 and down also we multiply 2. X into 2 become 2x upon 2 plus 3x upon 2 is equal to 30. Now the base is same, so it become, we write it 2x plus 3x upon 2 will become 30. 3 plus 2 is 5x upon 2 is 30. So we have 5x upon 2 is 30. We take this 2 there. We get 5x is equal to 30 into 2. 5x is equal to 60. X is equal to 60 upon 5, which is 12. This is the value for x. This is the value for x. Now we have to find y. Y is, we use this trump card. Y is 3 by 2x. This is our trump card. In this, we insert x as 12. 3 by 2, 12. This is the trump card that was here. Y is 3 by 2x. And we get y is equal to 36 upon 2. 12 3 is 36. When we divide, we get the answer as 18. We move to the next problem. Two numbers are in the ratio 5:6. We are again in the case, if 5 is added to both the numbers, the ratio becomes 6:7. Find the numbers. So we are not given the numbers. So let x be first number and y be second number. Two numbers and the ratio 5 is to 6. So again we say x upon y. This is written as 5 upon 6. So x, I write this as 5 upon 6 and this will become a trump card. Now it is said if 5 is added to both the numbers. Now 5 is added. So when 5 is added, x plus 5 will become the first number. The first number is x. When 5 is added, it will become x plus 5. Second number is y. When 5 is added, it will become y plus 5. This is your second number. Now when 5 is added, the ratio becomes so x plus 5 upon y plus 5. This ratio will become 6 by 7. So now we use the same idea. The base is shifted there and we have x plus 5 is equal to 6 upon 7 into y plus 5. So again we now open this up. X plus 5 is equal to this 7, we shift this side, so it became 7 into x plus 5 is nothing but 6 into y plus 5. So we have 7 into, we copy this, x plus 5 is equal to 6 into y plus 5. 7 into x plus 5 is equal to 6 into y plus 5. We enter this in, so this becomes 7x. Then this 7 also goes here. 35, 7 5 is 35. 6y and 6 5 is 30. Now we use our trump card. Our trump card was saying x is 5 upon 6y. So instead of x, we write 5 upon 6y plus 35 is equal to 6y upon 30. 7 5 is 35 upon 6y plus 35 is equal to 6y plus 30. Now we bring all these y's on one side and we take the numbers the other side. All these y's we bring on one side. So we take 35 upon 6y. This comes here, so it becomes minus 6y. And then we take 30. This 35 goes here, so it became minus 35. Now, over here, this is a fraction and this is a normal number, so we have to make the base same. So we do 35y upon 6 minus 6y multiplied by 6 upon 6. This is minus 5. 30 minus 35 is minus 5. So this is 35y upon 6 minus 6 6 is 36y upon 6 is equal to minus 5. 6 6 is 36. Then we write 35y minus 36y upon 6 is equal to minus 5. 35 minus 36 is minus 5 upon 6 is equal to minus 5. Minus minus I cancel. Y I get 5. This 6 I take this side. So it becomes multiplied. 5 6 are 30. So therefore I got y. Now my job is to also find x. So I use my trump card. X was same 5 upon 6 y. So x is 5 upon 6 y. Now y I found it as 30. Therefore x will become 5 upon 6 30. This will become 30 into 5 130 upon 5. This will be 25. Therefore we have got our two numbers. One is 25 and the other one is 30. Now another question. The number of illiterates and literates in a village are in the ratio 2:5. If the number of illiterates exceed the number of literates by 9,000, find the number of literates. So we take let x be number of literates, because again we are discussing about literates, and y be number of E literates. So what will happen is x upon y is 2 upon 5. So x will become 2 upon 5y, and this will become a trump card. Now the number of illiterates exceeds the number of literates by 9,000. So the number of literates, the number of illiterates, illiterates. So illiterates, that is y, is more than, it is always y is more than x by 9,000. It is said the number of illiterate, exceed means more. That is, the number of illiterates, which is denoted by y, is more than x, means the number of literates, by 9,000. So that means y is equal to x plus 9,000. Number of illiterates is more means plus, than the number of literates by 9,000. In this we use our trump card. Our trump card says what? Y is 2 upon 5 y plus 9,000. We use our trump card. Now we bring all y's on one side, so it becomes 2 upon 5 y is equal to 9,000. We make the base same, so this we multiply by 5. 5 upon 5 minus 2 by 5 is equal to 9,000. So this become 5y minus 2y upon 5 is equal to 9,000. 5 minus 2y is 3y upon 5, which became 9,000. So we take this 9,000 here, and we get this answer as 45,000, and this y will be 45,000 upon 3. This will come out to 15,000. You can check using calculator. Now to find x, we use this trump card. X is 2 by 5 y. So therefore we just, in 2 by 5 we put 15,000. X into 15 into 2 will become 30,000 upon 5. 5 ones are 5 6 are. So this will turn out to be 6,000. Therefore we have solved the problem. Now we move to another higher level problem. The problem is saying the annual income of A and B and the ratio 4:3, and the annual expenditures and the ratio 3:2. If both save rupees 600 at the end of each year, find their annual income. So in this case, if you observe, there are two ratios which are given. One is this 4 upon 3, and the other one is this 3:2. There are two ratios which are given. So in this way, in this case, we have to do the same thing what we did in previous problem 2 times. So in this case, we will have 2 trump cards. Like in the previous problem, like we have 1. So in this case, we have 2. So in this case, we have 2 trump cards. We are discussing about annual income. We are also discussing about annual expenditure. Also observe one thing in life, that savings is nothing but the income minus expenditure. So whatever your savings are nothing but your income minus the expenditure. So in this case, we are discussing about annual incomes of A and B and the annual expenditures of A and B. So we have, let X be income of A, Y be income of B, A be expenditure. So this is for this part, this line, annual income of A and B and the ratio 4:3. So what is said? X upon 5 is 4 upon 3. So therefore we get X is 4 upon 3 y. This serves as a first trump card. Similarly, now we are discussing about the annual expenditure. So AB, expenditure of A, BB, expenditure of B. So it is said that A upon B is nothing but 3 upon 2. So again we get A is equal to 3 upon 2 B. This serves as a trump card 2. So in this case, since there are two ratios given, we end up getting two trump cards. Now it is said that both save rupees 600. Both save rupees 600. That means what? The income of A for A, the income of A if you observe is X minus the expenditure of A is nothing but A. This amount is 600. Also, it is observed that the income of both is rupees 600. So that means what? This is for A. Now we do for B. Income of B is Y. If you observe, income of B is Y and expenditure of B is B. So Y minus B is also 600. Because savings is always what? Income minus expenditure. So for savings of A will be the income minus expenditure. Savings of B will be the income minus expenditure. Now we use both our trump card. Our trump card is saying X is 4 upon 3 Y. So we, instead of X, we write 4 upon 3 Y. The other trump card is saying A is 3 upon 2 B. A is 3 upon 2 B is 600. This we cannot do anything, so we keep as it is. So now we make the base same here. 4y into 2 upon 3 into 2 minus 3b upon 2 into 3 into 3 is 600. 4 to the 8y upon 6 minus 3 to the 9b upon 6 is 600. Now we have the base same, so we take 8y minus 9b upon 6. This is kept as it is equal to 600. So 8y minus 9b is equal to 600 into 6. This is 8y minus 9b is equal to 3600. So therefore we have 8y minus 9b is equal to 3600, and we have the other condition which nothing could be done about it, which is y minus b is equal to 600. Fine. Now we solve these two equations. This is equation 1, equation 2 by elimination method. We have 8y minus 9b equal to 3600, and we have 5 minus b equal to 600. So the top equation we multiply with the coefficient here, which is 1. Bottom equation we multiply with the coefficient here, which is 8. So we get 8y minus 9b equal to 3600. Then this 8 goes here, so you'll get 8y. 8 also goes there, you'll get minus 8b. And then 8, when it goes here, you'll get 600 into 8, which is 4800. 4800. Now you change the sign. You get this goes minus 9 plus 8 is minus b, and this is minus 1200. Minus minus becomes plus. So therefore we have got b. Now to get y, we use the other equation, y minus b equal to 600. We use y minus b equal to 600. We put b as 1200, which we found, and we get y as 600 plus 1200, which is 1800. Now this is our b and this is our y. Now we use our trump card to find X and A. So the first trump card is X is 4 upon 3y. So 4 upon 3, y is 1800. This is 7200. 4 into 1800 is 7200. You can check using calculator. And this answer will come out to 2400. Similarly, we have the other trump card. The other trump card says A is 3 by 2b. A is 3 by 2b. We have found B to be 1200. Over here, B is found to be 1300. So we cancel 3600 upon 2 and we get the answer 1800. This is how we solve such ratio related problems.